Today we're looking at the Sbayi Fig. I'm actually not 100% sure how to pronounce the name, but hopefully my attempt got close. You can see I have a ripe one here. This variety comes from Palestine and has done very well for me. The fig is in its second year and has grown with about medium vigor. You can see with the pot it stands about 6 feet tall. It puts on lots of figs. You can see the production on this branch. They of course start out small, green and hard like that before swelling a bit and changing color, and then on some of them getting darker. What I really like about this tree is the foliage it puts on. So the leaves are a nice dark green color and are actually pretty dense. You can see it's putting on leaves very close to one another. And I also find the leaf pattern to be attractive. So you can see a couple examples here. All right, let's take the ripe one and see what it looks like on the inside. Here's the fig that I've picked tonight. It weighs 44 grams, making it on the high end of medium-sized figs in my climate. Other figs I've picked off the same tree are probably a hair smaller, so I'd say this is likely going to be mostly a medium-sized fig in my climate. The skin color varies. You can see it's dark and purple on one side and then has a lighter coloring here, yellowish green. I think that also varies depending on ripening conditions. Other figs I've picked off the same tree have been closer to this lighter color. So it's all about how long it hangs and the ripening conditions and weather at the time. The skin, as you can see, is starting to peel a little bit in some places. Like there, I suspect the fig is quite ripe. And then if I turn it over, you'll see that it has a small open eye with some honey starting to come out of it. So let's cut it open and see what it looks like on the inside. Here's the fig cut open, and I think it's a very beautiful one. I will bring the pieces a little closer to the camera so you can get a better look at them. What strikes me the most is the coloring. You can see that it has actually two tones, amber on the outside and a reddish color on the inside. Figs that I've seen tend to be either an amber color, typically indicating more of a honey flavored fig, or a reddish interior, typically indicating more of a berry flavored fig. So the fact that we have this fig exhibiting both of those colors is pretty cool. You can also see that it appears to be pooling honey and very juicy. So I'm very excited to give it a taste. I'll go with the piece in my right hand. Wow, so that's actually quite good. It's definitely more of a berry taste than a honey one, but a little different than a lot of the other berry figs that I've had, in that I'd say this is, instead of comparing it to like a strawberry or raspberry or something like that, the flavor that comes to mind is closer to that of a Starburst chewy candy. So if you can picture maybe like a fruit punch Starburst or something like that, that's what comes to mind when I eat this fig. The texture is quite delicate, so as I was biting through it, it almost falls apart in your mouth. It's probably because of the way this particular one ripened, and it was actually quite syrupy, so a lot of moisture in it, a lot of good sweetness to go in the fig as well. So it's a flavor that I really enjoy and I would highly recommend. For me, this is a keeper. It performs well in my climate and tastes fantastic. You should try one if you get an opportunity to. All right, I hope you found this video useful. Thank you for watching.